We are at the North Wilkesboro Speedway for the 25th race of Season 3 of the SCRL Busch Gun National Series. The number 71 of Muhammad Zain Abdullah will be leading us to the green flag. Start beside him is the 97 of Blaine Hayes. Rest of the starting lineup for today's race. Our points leader, Jacka Whiteline, is starting in the 37th spot. She has a 135-point lead over Blaine Hayes, who is starting in the second spot. Of course, the North Wilkesboro Speedway, the 0.625-mile oval. This is the third time we are racing at this track here in series history. Chris Kyle won the first event. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. is the defending race winner. He is not here today. So after a great race, I will say, at Richmond, where Cassie Dent passed Jacka Duskwatcher after 37 laps with 3 to go to score her second win of the season. Cassie Dent, if she's looking to win back-to-back races, she will be starting in the 34th spot. We have 4 races to go here in Season 3. Blaine Hayes is slowly cutting into the points lead of White Lion. He cut off 18 points in the last round at Richmond. Does the rookie have enough to get past White Lion in these last 4 races for his first ever championship in his first ever season? And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off to begin our lone pace lap. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems. "40 laps is the distance for today's race. Muhammad Zain Abdullah, a part-time driver, looking for his first ever win here in the Busch Series. Pace car has pulled in. Pull them belts tight one more time. We are green here in North Wilkesboro. Off towards turn number 1. And then turn number 2. Blaine Hayes fighting hard on the outside. He wants to get that lead. Second in points. No bonus points are awarded for leading laps, however. Off the final turn. It'll be Muhammad Zain Abdullah leading the first lap here in North Wilkesboro. Al Legacy battle for second place, trying to keep his championship hopes alive with 4 races to go. Al, I will say, needs a win in these last 4 races to keep his championship hopes alive. He can't keep finishing second place because eventually your luck will run out. As you see, White Line is slowly working her way through the field as she passes the 87 of Dylan Ibrahim. Every spot that White Line gains, that's another point. Well, 3 or 4 points, depending on where she's at on the track. Blaine Hayes has fallen back to 3rd. Al Legacy is trying to close in on Muhammad Zain Abdullah. I bet Al is trying to make a deal with Muhammad where he can get around him and try and win, because Muhammad Zain Abdullah is not racing. Oh, we got a car on pit road. That's the 54, a Ty Dent. Looks like an oil leak for that 54 team. Horrible luck for Ty. I was about to say, Al Legacy is probably hoping that he can strike a deal with Muhammad Zain Abdullah to let him get around, because Muhammad is not racing for championship points. He's a part-time driver. Al is looking for a championship win. So I'm pretty sure Muhammad Zain Abdullah will not pull aside and let him win. But you never know, because Al is right there. He's trying to get around him. These 2 drivers have pulled away to the point where they can pass each other without losing much time. And you see Ty Dent is back out on track. Where's our points leader? There she is. Currently in the 28th spot, so she is slowly working her way through the field. And there she is, Dusk Watcher. She came so close to getting that first win. She led 37 laps at Richmond. She got passed with 3 laps to go. So she is still looking for that first win. It does not look like it will come today because here comes Chris Kyle. Chris Kyle knows how to get it done here at North Wilkesboro. He won the first ever event at this track. And Mohammed Zain Abdullah has pulled away just a little bit over Al Lagasse, so I don't think he's going to make a deal with Al Lagasse. Of course, it's only a 10-point difference between first and second. But you never know, those 10 points could keep you away from a championship or not. Al Lagasse is a former champion in this league. He won the IndyCar championship in Season 1. So this will be the second championship if Al Lagasse can somehow find good finishes in the next 4 races at North Wilkesboro, Charlotte, Hickory, Rockingham, and Martinsville. 10 laps has been completed. We have 30 to go. Blaine Hayes is in third. Battle for fourth. Here comes the one that David Breyer is going past our Daytona pole setter, Corey Scott. Take a look. There's White Lion. She's climbed up to 23rd as she is trying to get past Chris Kyle. She might lose a position to Jack Lagasse. As you know, Jack Lagasse is not going to allow her to cut down because he is the brother of Al, so he's going to try and help his brother as best he can. White Line tried to cut down, but not enough. No change up front. The lead is still 2,000ths of a second. Jack Lagasse, our Season 1 champion, has not been having that great of a season. He finished last in the last round at Richmond. And Al Lagasse is still hounding Mohammed Zain Abdullah. It's a 2-car race. The lead is 2,000ths of a second. You still see Ty Dent trailing the field due to that oil leak problem. And you see White Line is stuck on the high side. She will be losing the spots because of that. So she had climbed all the way up to 23rd, and she's going to fall all the way back to last, most likely. You see Celius Wolf passing Corey Scott. This will be for 8th. See Al Lagasse making a peek on Mohammed Zain Abdullah, but he's not close enough. Lead is still 2,000ths of a second. Mohammed Zain Abdullah looking for his first ever Busch Series win. Al Lagasse looking for a win to try and keep his championship hopes alive here in Season 3 of the Busch Series. Al has won earlier in the season. He broke his winless streak at Charlotte, which we will be headed there in the next round. So, if I was Al Lagasse, I would be trying to maybe break a deal with Mohammed. He's running the part-time schedule. You know he wants to win a race, but Al needs those 10 points. I just don't know if Mohammed's team will allow the 11 to pass him. See, White Line is continuing to lose points as she is currently in the 29th position, being passed by Jeff White. This is what these other drivers want to see, White Line losing points. They don't want her to win her 8th championship. Blaine Hayes currently in the 3rd spot. That's a good run for him so far. Trying to go for his first ever championship in his first ever attempt. Blaine Hayes also has no wins this season. So we could have a possibility of our champion having no wins. It has happened before in this series. This league. Off the final turn. We are officially halfway here at North Wilkesboro. 20 laps down, 20 to go. Muhammad has led all 20 so far. There you see Whiteline stuck on the high side still. Being passed by Blaze and about to be passed by Rowan Marmot. Will Blaze let her in? Nope. A little bit of a family dispute right there between Blaze and White Lion. Leading is still 0.04 of a second as Juniper Skunktar, who just won at Darlington. Currently running in the 16th spot. That's what his car number is. So a nice quiet day for Juniper. No change up front as Muhammad is pulled away once again. Another 0.02 of a second. Lead is now 0.04. Muhammad trying to be a dominator. But we saw how things could happen like we saw at Richmond, where Desk Watcher led 37 laps, got passed with 3 laps to go. Anything could happen. Anybody could blow up, could crash. We're keeping an eye on Desk Watcher because she is our points leader with 4 races to go. She's being passed by Ty Dent, who is actually a lap down. And Shane Shields is not going to allow the number 5 to cut down. Lead is now half a second. So horrible luck for White Lion. Gets stuck on the outside. She's losing all those points. Rice Burley 2 making a move. Lead is now 0.06 of a second. The worst thing Muhammad could see is a caution as we got 14 laps to go. Let's see who has the fastest lap. That would be Ty Dale for 21.368. Of course, he did make a pit stop, so he does have the fastest lap. And the fresher tires. Battle for position. Here comes Black Paul and Desk Watcher. That will be for 22nd. Kristen Russell trying to pass Celius Wolf. This will be for 9th. Kristen Russell also trying to keep his championship hopes alive. Lead is now down to 0.04 of a second, so Al Legacy gained 0.02 that lap. As you got 12 laps to go. Kristen Russell completes the pass. Lead is now down to 0.01 of a second. Al is there. Does he have enough to pass him, though? He's making a peak. Nope, that wasn't a serious peak. $11 laps to go. Lead is back up to 0.02 of a second, so Al lost a little ground. He tried, but did he use up all of his equipment? He's got 10 laps to go this time by. This could be big championship implications if Al can't get around him for the win, as we are officially 10 laps to go. I mentioned it before, you never know how 10 points could affect your championship. Muhammad is a part-time driver. Al Legacy came in here 4th in points, I believe. He needs a win. He's 182 points behind. That is basically a full race. And with White Lion currently in second to last place, this could help Al Legacy's championship hopes a lot. So he's trying everything he can. He's trying to get a run on the high side to use it to his momentum. But Muhammad is just so good on the inside line. I think it's going to be hard to get around Muhammad because he wants that first ever Busch win. But how aggressive will Al Legacy get? He's trying to get around the high side, but this track is just so difficult to pass on the high side. It's really impossible, as Blaine Hayes has cut into this lead. You got 6 laps to go. If Blaine can get around Al, that'll be another 5 points for Blaine for his championship hopes. And Al has lost touch with Muhammad. And you see White Lion, she has gained 2 spots since we watched her, so that's another 3 points towards her championship. Every point is so critical. You never know if 10 points, 3 points is the factor, but she just gained, 6 points right there. Lead is now half a second between first and second place. I think Al Lagasse used up all of his equipment right there with that little run he had. But he's not giving up the fight. He's trying. We got 4 laps to go. If a caution comes out now, the race is over. I'm pretty sure Al is hoping, pleading, praying that Muhammad either has a flat tire, he blows up, he crashes. Because I don't think Al can get around Muhammad. As we got 3 laps to go. You see White Lion trying to go around Dylan Ibrahim. This will be another 3 points. We got 2 laps to go. The lead is half a second. And looks like we'll go this race caution free. Down the backstretch, half a second lead for Muhammad over Al Lagasse, who has tried everything he can to get around, but just not able to. Into turn number 4, Al closes the gap just a little bit. White flag, 1 lap to go. Al Lagasse is just going to have to try and throw it in there. Into turn number 2, down the backstretch for the final time. Muhammad pulls away just a little bit, and that might seal the deal. Into turn number 3. Into turn number 4. Championship implications might be implied off the final turn. Muhammad Zain Abdullah wins. Here at North Wilkesboro, Al Lagasse and Blaine Hayes finishes 2nd and 3rd. And where is she, White Lion? She's way back there. She lost ground in the last few laps, and she will finish not that good. Here are your race results. Muhammad Zain Abdullah holds on for his first ever Busch Series win. 2nd, Al Lagasse. 3rd, Blaine Hayes. 4th, Michael Brown. 5th, Aaron Lewis. 6th, David Breyer. 7th, Ignacio Alberti. 8th, Kristen Russell. 9th, Boston Jones. And 10th was Derek Edison. Rest of your race results. White Lion finishes all the way down in the 38th spot. We had 39 drivers finish the race on the lead lap. Tied in, the only driver 1 lap down. Well, that is it here for North Wilkesboro here in Season 3. We will take you to victory lane for the first time this season with Muhammad Zain Abdullah. Here are your point standings after the 25th race of the season in North Wilkesboro. Man, have things changed. White Lion is still our points leader. What was once a point lead as high as 210 points, it is now down to 19 points over Blaine Hayes. So we have a championship battle for sure. 3rd is Kristen Russell, 45 points behind. 4th is Al Lagasse, 61 points behind. And 5th is Chase Miller, 120 points behind. If this was the last race, we technically have 7 drivers that can still win this championship, but there's a long way to go here in the season. So that is your point standings after race number 25 in North Wilkesboro. We'll next see you for round number 26 at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.